Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Matty S of the Stone Family, bringing you into Gamer Views channel. I know that's a little weird that I'm doing the intro, but we are here to actually interview this man on his Season 2 EBL results and things like that, how he felt and everything like that. He is the coach of the Detroit Luxrays, Max, aka Gamer Views. So I'm going to let him take over real quick right here. The introductions have been done. How are you doing?
Honestly, I could say, as the coach of the Detroit Luxrays, I am doing better than the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, at least they got a tie though, right?
Exactly, yeah. So the record is probably going to be 0-16-1, and I'm very thankful that we're not 0-17.
Yeah, because y'all are the first team to go winless.
We
So
were actually the first one in 2008 to go
yeah,
winless, and then we were potentially going to go, be the second first team to go winless again in the new, 17 regular season.
that's crazy. Well, I wish your Detroit Lions luck, and let's jump into talking about your Detroit Luxrays, who I guess are based off of the Lions, right?
Yeah, that's really what the idea was. And
Okay.
everything. Because Detroit, Luxrays, Lions. I mean, there's a nice little connection right there, I would say.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. So, what were your general thoughts about your season 2 as a whole?
Honestly, it really could have gone better to say the least. I think my picks this season, my overall strategy was better. It was just that constant thing that really got me in season one, which was the overthinking and overanalyzing everything. Um,
Right.
the funny thing is, though, and this was because of the San Diego Sylveons having to take over for the Redwood Meowths due to technical issues and everything.
Yeah.
My team, nobody on it could learn taunt, and I did not know that until the week for battles when I was trying to get my build set up correctly.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, you were able to pull out that one win against, sadly, against my wife,
Right.
which has in turn made her hate Toxapex. So, one good thing came from this season. My wife officially has a least favorite Pokemon. So,
And that's a good thing, though. Well,
yeah,
sorry about cutting out, but that's the only thing I really wanted to do was really show what some of the Pokemon I picked really could do in a competitive scene. And thanks to your wife and everything, I was able to really show what Toxapex could really
yeah.
do.
So I'm gonna hop into the next question. This one might be a little dumb considering where you finished this season. Do you feel like you were able to improve off of your performance last season? I know you said you felt like you drafted better and your battling
Yeah.
felt the same, but do you think you kind of improved as a battler as a whole?
I would say so. Yeah. Because like again, I feel like some of the movesets I did use for certain Pokemon were very different and not as straightforward as other ones were. My biggest example I would say was my Stack Attack build, which focused heavily on Iron Defense and Body Press, which unfortunately was never really able to show off. But I would say my picks were definitely better this season. But that being said, my execution could have gone better. But that's all what there is for season
And I
two.
don't think Max is going to do it, but I will. And I know a lot of people say, oh, there's no excuse when you're in a competition. This man was in the middle of moving as well during the middle of the season. So I'm going to make that excuse for him. You don't have to accept the excuse, but I'm going to say, had you not been moving, I think it could have been a whole different story for you this season because you could have had more time to prepare.
You're absolutely right. Well, one of the good things about moving and everything is that this video is being recorded, obviously in the new space and everything. You guys see my fiance's work set up a
There you
little
go.
bit. So yeah.
All right. So, would you have approached this season any differently, like the way you drafted, or maybe the approach to any matches or anything, if you had the chance?
I would definitely look at the matches again and definitely handle a lot of it in different fashion. There were some things I did not know about certain Pokemon types that affected some of my strategies. The biggest one being uh, the poison spikes are actually absorbed if you bring out a poison
Yeah,
type
toxic
Pokemon.
spikes.
And I was not a toxic spike. Sorry, thank you. And I was not ready for that. So that really threw me for a loop because I want to say that was against. I think that was against the Wolves team that kind of threw me for a loop, and I was anticipating no pull win out from him, but because of that one slip up, that's really what ruined my entire strategy for that battle.
I know. I can't remember if you tried that with me, but I had a toxic or a poison type in the back waiting to do that. So
yeah, I did not do it against you because I already knew what was going to happen if I did spend those turns.
And the crazy part is, it doesn't even have to be a Pokemon that touches the ground with toxic spikes. Like Tentacruel kind of floats above the ground, but any poison type will soak up poison. So that's something you can learn for next season, which is good. You know, we're all still learning. Even Guanako, who's won both championships, didn't know that Baby Doll Eyes had priority. So we're all still learning.
Right, definitely. Yeah, I mean, but like again, like obviously this is all competitive, but at the end of the day, we're all friends and we all are just here to have a fun time. And I really think that really was a lot more there in season 2 versus season 1, and I'm looking forward to season 3.
I'm looking forward to what you bring in season 3. And our next question might be a little dumb because you didn't win at all. You didn't win the championship. But were you more or less satisfied with how your season went? I know the 1-4 record might not be where you wanted to be, but are you kind of satisfied with how you attempted this season?
Yeah, I am. I mean, again, I tried some strategies that were not as well known, and I'm glad I was able to show off what I was able to show off. Most of my battle losses were not because of we're not really because of like it was like a one-on-one back and forth necessarily. It was definitely more so either I got the upper hand or the opponent against me got the upper hand. It was just going downhill from there basically. So again, it really none of these battles unfortunately were close calls. I actually did have a fun battle with Raphael actually last week, I think 2 weeks ago, whenever I did my my last live stream, and our battle was actually really close. I used my season 2 build.
There you go. Raphael's a pretty good battler.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you feel you lived up to any of the goals that you set for yourself this season?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Again, going back to my drafting, I think it was handled better, and I had more of a mindset what I wanted to do with it instead of just picking mons I knew were good individually, and kind of put a little bit more of an emphasis with a team structure and not just individuals.
So now you just got to put the two together, have a complete season with a good draft, and maybe we could be looking at you next season holding a trophy. All right, so if you could have changed your team in any way this season, would you have, and what change would you have made?
Yes. So I would change out Zygarde. Obviously, well, I don't think people who actually watch this outside the EBL really knew, but my original pick was the Ghost Rider Calyrex, and unfortunately, it was against the rules to have Ghost Rider have like a fused Pokemon drafted. So obviously, like a Black White Kyurem, the Necrozma form, so like Duskmane, and whatever the other one is. Basically, all those Pokemon are not allowed, which was a unfortunate thing. So it kind of made me throw in my backup, which honestly was Zygarde, but like everybody had like those very good counters against me in that regard that really made Zygarde not really as needed. And this kind of goes hand in hand as well with Zygarde, is that I already drafted Flygon, and again, I'm looking at my draft list right now. I drafted Flygon in round 8, so instead of going for Zygarde as my legendary, I should have gone with some other Pokemon, completely different typing.
So changing Zygarde could have changed your whole season too.
But again,
all right. So was there any sort of challenges you struggled with throughout the season, and if there were any challenges like moving? Were you able to sort them out especially being able to go into the next season.
What do you mean by like the challenges?
Life
Do you mean just like
challenges,
challenges like I
battle
kind of face
challenges,
in the
team
battles, or
challenges,
challenges?
building teams, stuff like that.
Uh,
Anything as a whole.
So one thing I want to do next season is spend some time on Showdown with my team build and everything. I know that's what a bunch of people this season did do, was kind of have mock battles between somebody else who they weren't playing against at all in the season, and try to compare teams and take notes of different scenarios. I want to spend some more time doing that, and like you said as well, I'm not moving anytime soon, so I have more time to dedicate to that kind of thing, as long as another person in the EBL, or like a friend of mine or somebody could give me a hand with that. So probably more strategizing and more test team building, instead of just looking at a team,
Yeah.
guessing what they're going to use from previous weeks.
Okay,
And
so were there any
make a team around
issues
that.
for your team that you expected to run into but never really became a problem? No?
No, not that I could think of. Um, I really can't think of any. I really can't think of any issues that I was anticipating with my team specifically. I felt like my team build was handled in a way that really utilized all of them. Obviously, my biggest support Pokemon being my Blaziken, for example. I feel like a lot of people knew that when I took Blaziken, they were expecting the speed boost, they were expecting, the baton pass, all that stuff and everything. So, um, yeah, I mean, one thing I may actually want to do, and this is kind of going forward, if I were to use a Pokemon with like a Volt Switch, or really any other
Right.
switching out kind of move, is to kind of anticipate the move that's going to be coming inward instead of focusing on myself.
Yeah, your Blaziken with speed boost,
And
baton pass
yeah, I would say that's probably
into
something I really just.
Dynamaxing Lucario. Not fun to go up against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely not. But okay, but that's the thing though. It's like that was against us, right? That's where the Dynamax and Lucario came into play. Okay, yeah. If you were,
I
yeah,
got
if
lucky
your
having
Nidoking was
my
a physical
Nidoking
attacker,
built the
it
way
would
I
have
did.
not taken me out.
Alright, so was there anything this season you found easier than expected?
Right,
Or
exactly.
something
Yes,
that
big
just
time.
happened to come easy to you?
Funny enough, getting the battle scheduled. Um, Last season it was definitely a little bit more of.
Hmm.
It was definitely a little bit more of a struggle last season to try to get like a that time frame for like the battles and everything. I'm not sure if it was because we're all like because like none of us
Not that
really
I'm
worked
aware
together
of, no.
before. As far as I'm aware, I don't think anybody in season one really worked together before. And right, so I feel like that was a little bit more of a struggle, because you don't want to be like, intrusive or whatever. But then come this season, definitely more vocal within the group and everything. And come season three, it's gonna be even more vocal with us as well. Um, then also just kind of not really knowing what to expect when like talking with the other person before or after a battle and whatnot. Because again, like Wolf, I never
Yeah,
really
Wolf's
talked
an
with him
amazing guy,
over
and so
voice
are
chat
you. So I
before,
can
but him
definitely
and I
see
had
you
one of the
two
greatest
getting along
conversations
because
after
you're
our battle.
both
It was a
so friendly and
blast.
so kind. So you saying that you two got along does not surprise me at all.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right. So what was your immediate thoughts after your final match of the season? You knew you weren't going to be in the playoffs, so did you immediately jump into thinking about season three, or were you just looking forward to the little off season that we're going to have?
I was looking forward to the off season, and also the fact that I
Immediately,
regretted
you hit the end
seeing if I didn't
record
make it to
button
the
and you're like,
playoffs. I'll
"Oh,
eat a
pizza."
pizza with pineapple on it.
All right, so what are your
Exactly.
thoughts on the
Like, oh
EBL
man, now I gotta
season
eat
two
that
as a
pizza
whole,
now.
including the whole group? Everyone's matches, all the coaches, how the season turned out for everyone. How do you feel about the whole season?
I think overall the season was better than season one, but again, that comes with experience. That comes with working together. It's just more of those things that are going to keep improving season by season. It was kind of predictable to have, the first place and second place people again in the finals, and again with the same results and everything. But yeah, no, I think overall, season two had a really great group of people. All the newcomers that came in, they just blended in so well with all the returning people. And I'm expecting the same thing to happen.
You have announced
next season.
earlier in this, at least, that you are going to be back for season 3. So, are you excited to be part of the next season?
Yes. Yeah, I definitely am. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I already looked at. Again, I'm just gonna throw this out there right now. One of my collab partners is coming into season 3, and I'm beyond excited about it. When I saw him, when I saw his, when I saw him join the Discord, I'm like, oh no way! Because funny enough, we actually are starting our next collab series recording. I think we're starting recordings tomorrow actually for it.
One other thing I would like to mention about your season 3 is
it will,
and I tried to keep it as random as possible. Let some random number generator stuff pick it and everything like that. You do have the Atlanta Braviary on your schedule yet again. And I'm not trying to bring it up to be mean about it, but you haven't beat my team yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 0-3. So are you still going to consider me? Because at the beginning of the season,
I'm going preseason now against you?
You said I was your rival because I beat you twice.
You're still my rival in this. No, you're gonna remain my rival in this. I'm just happy that my collab partners in this, him and I are not really rivals. Well, so
you're still gunning for the
next
Atlanta
series. We are gonna be
rivals,
but no, you're my main rival in this in the EBL. That's not gonna change.
It's a eagle, yeah.
Yes. Yep. I want to cook up some. What kind of bird is Braviary?
Alright, so if you could rate this season for your team, eagle, 1 out of 10, what would you give your season? A 6? Yeah,
6.
I can see that. I completely agree. I like that.
Like I've said.
Alright, and with all of that out of the way, this is going to be the end. Would you like to plug anything for your channel for upcoming? You said you had a collab coming up with, I don't think you mentioned his name, so I'm not going to either, but with a friend of yours. So, anything else you'd like to plug?
Yeah. Yep. So, you already know right now, I'm doing a Pokemon Full Moon Let's Play. As of this going up, we're going to be on episode 36, I think. Yeah, episode 36 is going to be uploaded as of this recording. Still underway. I think I'm probably about a third of the way done at this point, up to the current chapter. Get ready for the next collab series I am doing with my collab partner who is in the EBL. That's going to be... I'm not sure when we're going to start uploading it, but be ready for it. And then then I'm also doing a Cancel Sleep Lock on December 18th, starting at 3 p.m.
Okay, that's going to be
red, blue, yellow, fire red.
I'm definitely going to have to hop into that one and check it out.
Yep. 5 games, 1 sitting.
Alright, cool deal. I will try to hop in and talk to you at least for a little bit during that time. Maybe help keep you awake at night.
Please do. I'll be in the voice chat
for
the EBL the entire time.
Alright guys, so that is going to be it for the interview, the postseason interview for the 1-4 Detroit Luxrays this season. They missed the playoffs this season, but I expect great things from not only the Detroit Luxrays, but from Max himself, Game Reviews. Best of luck to you in Season 3, and I hope you have a fantastic day. We will see you all on February 5th, 2022. For the start of the Season 3 for the Elite Battle League. Hope you all have a great day. And until next time on my channel and Max's channel, later.
Take care.